Alrighty, most everything should be up. Let's just go ahead and turn that on. Go over here. Hey Siri, set timer for 9 o'clock.
Timers can't be set for a time of day, so I set your alarm for 9 a.m.
Close enough. Close enough. Alright, let's hopefully we can get some magical ones instantly and we can get off this crap. Nope. Looks like we're gonna have to go the special route for a while. Well, it's not what we wanted, but whatever. Hopefully we can just upconvert an entire one to special and we're good. So if we can get enough for that, I'll be happy. Okay, we got another special. That's good. Alright, magical seed, it's up to you. Breed 2. Nope, just one still. Oh wait, I had 2 strawberry crops. Never mind. We got double the chances. We just need one. We can sell our strawberry seeds off. There we go. We can sell them off. Leave it to the last few to give me the yellows. Alright. It's pumpkin time. Pumpkins don't want to cough it up. They do not want to give it up. Hello there. How's it going? How you doing today, Cats Meme? Get ready for work. That's fair. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. Hope your week's been going well. We're just chilling today. I got the okay. We're doing good. Got the okay that the mod stuff is good from the multiplayer testing. Now it's time to server test, so I'll be looking at getting the server bought here in the next day or so, and start testing the SMP's mod on a server now. So that's pretty cool. So everything's working as intended there. So it's a good day. It's gonna be a long one, but it's a good day. $59 minutes for that thing to grow. Jeez. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. 58, so I'll only sped it up by a minute. That's fair. But yeah, hopefully your week's going well. Nothing too crazy going on. So yeah, it's gonna be fun getting to play some Minecraft and modded Minecraft at that. Because that's not my thing. Alright. So... You can lurk while you get dressed. Alrighty, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Okay, so... Strawberries are good. We had plenty of those. We're still waiting on these. Those stupid cows do not want to give it up. Oh, we need at least 9. Here. And we're going to put up the strawberry seeds for now. Because now we have those in our possession. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow, we actually have... I only needed... was missing 1? Oh, okay. Well, strawberry seeds are done. More friggin' cows. I don't think it seems like these can't go special, but I haven't seen proof that they can't. Or magical, I should say. So until I have that proof, we're going to keep planting these for just a little while longer. Alright. You must be inside the fence to plant. Then why did you let me access this if I'm not inside the fence to plant? Stupid. bug game. Alright, put that there. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. We have a fence full of those. So one of those should start producing. I think we're going to go ahead and retire the greens just because there's no point at this point. Let's go ahead and get the special pumpkins down. Because, I mean, at this point, we're basically gambling on the blue flowers to start showing up. So why keep planting greens? Alright, let's get some hot peppers down. Alright, so we just gotta wait on this turd to finish up, which is about an hour from now. Okay, we'll go put these up. We'll pack all of our stuff up.
Our town is peaceful. Pleasant stay.
So we can now sell those. Sell the strawberry seeds. There we go. We can sell the greens. Done. All right. Now let's just pack this up. Go hop on the Valk and finish this quest chain up. Alright. Welcome to Horse Racing 101. Literally as in racing the horse across the land. Because we've got places to go and things to see and things to deliver. Because they had to change the trade quest chain. So, yeet! Hey, Narama got first. Ayo. Aw, snap! He's back! Dude, thank you so much for the 45 months. Really, man, thank you so much for all the continued support. I really appreciate it. Welcome back to the Plot Hunters for the 45th time. I greatly appreciate it, man. I really, really do. Let's grab this, and throw on the life skill stuff. How's your morning going? Hello there. How's it going? You winning? Yeah, we're trying. Alright, Northern Wheat, Bear, Alejandro, and Calpheon. Alright, so the next step is Woke up early on my late start, work from home day. Oh, that's brutal. Alright, I think I know how we're gonna do this. That does suck. Good morning. Hello there. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. So, I found this quest, and I'm like, wait, you're telling me 2 items are worth a bill? Or at least I know one is. The ticket's worth 1 bill, so we're gonna sell that thing instantaneously.
Do not hesitate to help others.
Wait. Northern Wheat Plantation complete. Now we need to go to Bear, Calpheon City, so we'll grab the Calpheon City one real quick. Well, you went for a drink. I didn't realize that was a lake. I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god, come on. Can we find, like, someplace to get up before my horse drowns? Alright. So we've got 2... Alright, so we just need to go to Bear. Yeah, let's go this way. So basically we're doing the... It's giving you... a bunch of life EXP while... getting you decent money. We're also today we're gonna force our sniper rifle to 10, repair it up, get that ready to go over to the Land of the Boring Light tomorrow. We've got here, I'll actually just show real quick. So we're working on the suggested quest down here, Trading Guru. Working on this, but then it goes into this. Or hold on, where is it? Hold on, let me do this and we're going to find this on the way back because we need to talk to you. And now set it up to go to Alejandro Farm. Let's see here. Where was that other quest? It's not it. Here. So not only do you get 100 million bar, you get a 1,100,000,000 coupon that you can sell. So, we're finishing this up. And we're getting... you know, penance for EXP for where we're at. So it doesn't really matter on that. That's not our, like, big thing. But what it is actually helping is... it's helping cut down the... crates we're gonna need to use, when it comes time for, Thursday. It'll help be cutting down on those. Because we're going to try to... I would like to try to get 2 levels off of it, if possible, but... I don't know what we're going to merge into. So that's kind of the up in the air thing for me at the moment. I don't know how much my EXP is actually worth. And the other thing is how are they going to end up merging this? I'm wondering if they're about to curve the life fame stuff, because if they merge all this, I'm going to lose a lot of life fame. And so would other people. I mean, I'm not the only one who's going to lose a lot. There's several, you know, high-end traders. It's the trade manager here. I'm 90% sure. Okay, it is the node manager.
It is I.
All right, and we're off. So, gonna get that easy bill, and then I'm gonna take a look to see if there's any others we can do that potentially yield those transfer coupons that we can just sell. So I'll take 1 billion for it. That's easy. The fastest bill I've made today. Come on.
Welcome to Kusha. There will be a lot to see and learn.
All right. Now we need to do this one while we're here. Because I think I've already done the prerequisite for this. I'm just now doing the quest to see what all happens. Because why not? We're already out doing it. 4,000. Where in the world are you taking me? Bruh. All the way to Calpheon. Alright, let me see if I still have the quest chain up that I was looking at. Okay, it should let me do it, because I just needed to complete the Cupid of Ulvia. Is what I think it needed. Alright, time for work. I'll try to catch you some of your next stream. Alright, Cat's Meme, enjoy your work day. Don't work too hard, and we'll see you later. Today is actually an early stream for me. I've got to be somewhere at 10. So it means I need to leave here by like 9:20-ish. Then I have a meeting around 12 that I need to deal with. So good stuff. Good stuff all around. So we'll be getting off here a little earlier than normal today. Today we'll end up around 9. You know, even though I know they're not going to do level for level, I still wanted to level the Valkyries up some just to see if they would go level to level, because that would be huge if they honored some of these levels. But I doubt it. Tonight I'm going to take screenshots of... I'm going to take some screenshots of all my major life skillers just to see their EXPs, and then see how they either botch this or make this go smooth. Because basically I just need to take care of the Guardian, the Valk, Guardian, Valk, Witch has got one, the DK actually now has nearly Guru Fishing on her, which is freaking insane. Yep. The Guru cooking is going to be absolutely amazing. That's one I'm super excited for. Just for the fact that, I can now have somebody to turn in,
May the grace of Lord Elion be with you. Every Valkyrie is my daughter.
Alright, check on the fabrics of bear. Then everyone's now going to have the Guru cooking, so I can actually tag somebody just to turn in Imperial crates daily. Like, to me, that is one of the best things ever because it allows me to keep a character tagged. But now I also have to think about, who do I really want tagged? you know, did I really love Guardian that much? Should I tag the Corsair? Should I tag the Wizard? You know, who should actually be the tag, the complementary tag to the DK, or to my Valkyrie here? Who is that tag? Probably the Shield Maidens, most likely.
You come from somewhere far. This village always welcomes hunters.
So, I just gotta figure out who, there's only one, I just realized I was only missing one character that I need to set up, and that is the Imperial alt one. Who is gonna be doing the Imperial turn-ins? Because they'll have to be stationed in Grana. Because that's where everything gets packed out, so... To pull it out of that storage, you'll need it there. Until the day, because see, here's the dumb thing. I don't get why there's no trade bonus to it. I don't understand why we can't just use our Magna storage and pull that out. Why is it literally classified as an actual trade item? It's not. It doesn't have a trade bonus onto it. You don't bargain for it. It doesn't have a distance bonus or anything like that. Why is it a trade item? A physical trade item, like the stupid coins we're getting, you know? Why is that a trade item? It shouldn't be. You can't move them from your storage. You can't do anything like that. It's really annoying. That we can't just move stuff in and out of our storage. I could see that, like, at the worst case scenario, we can't pull from Altanova to Grana with, you know, with the Imperial crates. But, you know, at least being able to let us to take it out of the storage that it was made in, that should be acceptable. But they said they were eventually going to release some of the hassles of the trade restrictions. So it's like, when? Like, I get right now they're merging the life skills, so that's, you know, a higher priority right now, which is, this is an amazing change. One that I would have probably never guessed would have happened. Because originally it was designed to have your characters be unique entities. But then again, the real telltale sign was when they merged Karma, they were planning on merging everything. If Karma was family-wide, life skills need to be family-wide. Because if I can't have a character that is inherently evil on my family, because we can always have that one little maniacal little twerp in your family, but, you know, we all are going to have to share responsibility for them, then we should all have our same skills, you know? That was kind of a telltale sign for it. You know, the more I think about what I'm doing here, the more I realize I should have probably been on the Doom to do this. Doom would have covered this ground a little bit faster, but whatever. Does it really matter in the end? No. Me getting there 10 seconds sooner or later does not mean anything at this point. Because it's about the friends we made along the way. Oh, jeez.
Those who say Medea has no law are the ones who
We're going to
don't
eventually
know
do
Medea.
this. Come through and buy all of this knowledge. Not that it does anything, but it's still something we're going to have to do for all those trade vendors. Alright, we're not having to run to the butt end of the world. I'm shocked. I was expecting like a 7,000 meter hike. Instead, we're going, I think, to Tarif. It looks like. Yep, that's exactly where we're going. Stonetail and Kusha. Alright, so. Tarif. Kusha and Stonetail. So Stonetail's right here.
Even on ordinary days.
And now Kusha. That should still let us over these darn fences. I don't know why you can't have speed. That one I understand. But like, come on.
Kusha is different from the complex Altinova.
Alright, now where are we going? It's only 1,400 away, so that's what? Tarif or Altinova from here? Looks like Tarif, actually. Yeah, it's Tarif. And back to Calpheon we go to go make some money. Make the money, honey. Alright, so that should take out the trading one right there. So now we want to do the... Yes. Back to Calpheon we go. Alright, now while we look at that, let's see here. Are there any others like that? Honor the trading. Honor Fishing Family. There's a Brandstone inventory. Memory fragments, golden keys. I mean, now that's kind of cool stuff, but I don't need that. Seven-day book of life, 3 life EXP scrolls, some gathering EXP. Gathering guru. Oh, this was the quest chain to originally get you your thing, to get your trade buff. Okay. Okay. God, there's so much stuff we need to do. The broom sweep. Oh, jeez. The toxic thing. It's been a minute. Alright. Yeah, we're not doing the manor quest because I don't want the manor. I'd rather not waste money on it a year, and I prefer the home I have in Grana at this point. It's a lot more convenient for me. We're going this way. To the snoods. Yep, there it is. Now the quest is showing.
Well then, how are you planning to capture my attention? If you want to earn money, shouldn't you be willing to risk something?
I mean, let's take this because that's cool. Wind shards, you never know. Might want to make a second wind set.
Than money. It deserves to hold the greatest value. Well then, how are you planning to capture my attention? If you want to earn money, shouldn't you be willing to risk something? There is nothing purer.
Well, that was insanely easy. So not only did I walk away with a free event tailoring coupon, which now means I can make another costume for somebody else. I also got a costume, which means if I don't want to go park my DK up there, I can now go send somebody else up to permanently be a trader up there. If I decide to burn that on some, not on that. So we made, from that, we made 150 mil off of that just alone. Plus then the wagon will sell for around 11. Wind shards are always cool. But the biggage right here was that coupon, wherever it went. There. Sell that little thing for 1.1 billion. Easy money. All right. Now here's the really dumb quest. Can this be done more than once? I will run my butt on every master trader I have. Or artisan trader. Because if I can do it on this one, you darn well believe I'm about to do this again. Because I want the event coupon, the tailoring coupon, and I want the, that spicy 1.1 bill from it. Actually, if this works, I would probably try to EXP a crate somebody to master real quick that has a horse. Alright, so can this be done again on you? So it was... honor trading... No, it's a one-time per family thing. Alright. Alright, well, that puts a small damper, but I could care less about that. Alright, so we have 2 equipment tailoring coupons. The DK is going up there then, I think. Alright, in the order of probably never getting used, it's probably my Sork. My Sork is the most likely to never ever be played. I've tried, I can't. It's just not my thing. I don't want to break my wrist playing piano on canceling absolutely everything. It's toxic, and anyone who plays Sork is a masochist. Does it mean she's not fun and cool to play with? No. Just means you enjoy spirit bombs. But you're a masochist. You know? So... we'll go ahead and send you to Grana. And then jump over to the DK. So the Tamer's already where the DK's at here. I've already brought them here. I just need to get the DK to Calpheon. So that Sixal can buff her before I take her up there. If I'm going to end up taking her. So we have 2 equipment tailoring coupons. And we want to think about this for a moment. Because this does save me some money that I don't have to spend now. I have one. To the nearest town. I actually don't remember where this takes me. I think this is Grana, but I also don't remember if this doesn't take me to Calpheon from here. Or Trent, or something like that. We're about to find out. Archer Guard. Okay. So from here, will you let me transport? Is all I need to know. Transport. Yes, you'll let me transport. So professional traders clothes right here. We have currently one on the DK, one on my wizard, one on my ranger, and one on my guardian. In order of most likely to play, it's the guardian, then the wizard. Ranger is somewhere else doing something else, which is fine. And the DK is the least likely of me to play these. But I still always have that thing of, you know, on a cheap respec week, it could be, you know, where they do the event to respec. I could tag it for 1 oil and have some fun. Now, this just helps me, you know, in this aspect. If I take the DK up there, my trading level is restricted right now because we took it off of her. She used to have that trade level. But the idea was... since she already has one, the only issue is I'd be losing out on a gathering costume to go put her somewhere where she could gather, but then I'd be losing out on the trade costume, never being able to use it on her. Well, I wouldn't be using it on her. So, if I was going to say which one I'd rather give up, I'd rather give up the trader's clothes, or I'd rather give up the gatherer's clothes, because I can always go gather other things. Just gonna throw that away. Well, we'll hang on to it. It's not hurting anyone. So I think we're gonna end up moving her, because then it gives me 2 coupons to make things with. Now, what do we need to have made? It depends on what we want to do. We could make the sailor's clothes, the professional sailor's clothes, for the Corsair for 10% more EXP. Woo. But when we think about this, this is 20% EXP. Now, with a little number crunching, we come over here, we type over here, we click this, we click on that. We go down here, and the next thing we realize, oh wow, that would put me just 4% off, but I'm gaining 300 mastery. So I would technically make out better by putting sailor's clothes on my Corsair. If I actually want to have the sailing clothes. Another option is, we'll go ahead and just move you to Calpheon because it's not going to hurt. Debating putting a hunter's clothes on the, putting hunter's clothes on the Valkyrie. The Guardian already has it. So I thought about putting it on there. Now, why not the Whaler? Is because the Whaler has a shark suit. So the shark suit will be OP for, you know, swimming around on that. So that kind of takes out the necessity for... kind of takes out the necessity for that. The Valkyrie also already has, the Valkyrie already has gathering clothes, so we don't need to worry about that. So it would come down to, is there somebody we want to have gatherer's clothes? as well. Do we want to give the gathering clothes off to someone? It's an option. Thank you for the easy bill. Just out of curiosity. None have sold. This is interesting that Griffin Claws are starting to sit and a lot. It's because I think people are finally not being bottlenecked by traces of battle, and they're able to spam craft those. Which is kind of hurting the general market of those. Which is something to consider in the long run for, you know, making, you know, purchase decisions on what to make money off of. So there you go. Enjoy your noble wagon. Oh yeah, Caphras. How are those doing right now? Because they plummeted the other day. Did they recover? 2.2. That's not horrible. Go ahead and get a little extra money off of those. All right. So we have 2 equipment tailoring coupons, which is great, fun, loving. Loving that I don't have to buy one, because I was definitely looking at buying one. And I really didn't want to have to do that. Put this in my Le junk drawer right here. So, next thing, let's go ahead and take care of real quick. Let's just go over here to a smith who can repair. Let's call our storage mate. Well, hold on. I think the sniper's actually on him. It's in Tarif. All right, so we have Medea, Tarif. We need 120. We need the 120 of those, the 30 memory fragments. Take the 20 of those. 10 of those. 120 of these. 120 of those. And go here. And that should be making the Scorching Sun Shards. Not working at all. Oh, I don't even need the Blackstones. That's why it's not working. I can just go straight into with this. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. I'm sorry, it requires 240. Oh. You know what? Screw it. Just buy 58. There we go. I missed that little fact. Oh well. It's not like we won't make that back in the long run when we go back to getting whales more consistent. The whales have been in a weird position for me this whole week, so I would have had 500-600 of these if I'd have caught the last like 4 whales. But they all spawned either when I was at dinner and couldn't get to it in time, or they spawned at the butt crack of when I'm sleeping, which is normal people hours, I guess, because it was like midnight to 2 a.m. and I'm just getting up at 2 a.m. So and a few of those, they just wouldn't go out to them because they were too degen for them. So, feels bad for me. Alright, so we have 120 Scorching Sun gems. Now we go down here. Okay, we got no fail stack on it. A 2% chance to get it, but it will downgrade. Yeah, enhancement level decrease. Yeah. We're going to skip the animation, plus 10, and make sure we're using, yep. Easy. Repair. Repair max durability. And we're done. Nice. So we now have a plus 10 Marnie sniper rifle. Ready to go up to the land of morning light. So, yeah. Nice. Let's log over to him and pull it up. I love how I just nuked 2 bill worth of Scorching Sun shards for that. So dumb. Well, almost 2 bill of Scorching Sun shards. Alrighty. So pull this off of the Valk. Right. Here. Oh yeah, the condition hasn't been met. So this will be his home. We may end up having to run to go get a horse at some point. I'm not 100% sure. But he should be succession. And then we've put everything into, yeah, his primes and his prime and his normal passive. So yeah, we're good. All right. So that's something else taken care of. What else do we need to do? Okay, you'll be in Calpheon in... Oh, wait, you're in Calpheon. You'll be in Grana in 2 minutes. You'll be in Calpheon in 2 minutes. All right. Good. Okay, so... Hello there, good morning. We just finished a quest that gave us 1 billion silver because of a trade item that had expired type thing. The trade transfer coupon, so that was pretty easy. We are getting a few minor things, maintenance moved around. And then it's 8 now, so we're probably going to do something. Just don't know exactly what yet. All right. Yep, getting ready for the merger. We've got, we just put over our +10 sniper we just made over here into the Land of Boring Light, so now he's ready to go for that. And now we're trying to figure out the last of our 2 costumes. We have 2 tailoring coupons that we have that are in our inventory, and I want to make sure we place these in the best and optimal spots because I was gonna have to buy one if I really needed it. Depending on my choices of what I needed to finish off with clothing on the key people that I want them on. As they give these out, sure, I'll probably add gathering clothes to more people, but at some point, it's not really worth chasing gathering because eventually gathering EXP won't really matter anymore. We will reach a point for that. I mean, sure, we've got Guru 100 now, but you're talking tens of thousands of gathers. I do know one thing that we need to do, and while we're in Calpheon, I'll just go ahead and do it because it's right here. Is we're gonna rent. We're gonna rent a container. Make sure I have it. I don't. There we go. Now we have it. All right. So I decided to do this because I have a feeling I'm going to move a lot of the... Oh wait, we're gonna need those memory fragments. Now that I think about it. So we'll just go ahead and put those there. I'm probably going to end up moving several people down here to gather at bear. Because just the little bit of gathering on my Shy was actually slightly toxic. Because she has no weight, barely any inventory. Well, she has more inventory than some. But trying to gather down here is just a royal pain in the butt. And I don't feel like I'm going to make... I don't think I'm gonna make a alt for every one of my major gathering spots. I don't think I am. Place. Come in. Boom. Done. Like specific places, but at least here, it'll help upkeep the herb and silver azalea uptick. So we have muscle mommies, and now we have muscle maid mommies. Yes. The Valkyrie is definitely buff. She is not shy about her muscles whatsoever. So, yes. We have Muscle Maid Mommy. Buffed in all the right places. Yep, something's rising and it's not my shield. Alright. So, that brings the question of who do I want to bring down here? And what? Alright. So, let's see here. You're good. Alright, perfect. Her new home will be delivering Imperial crates daily here, so she's going to go back and forth between here and here. This is going to be her life, from here to here. From here to here. So apply the mastery here. Let's see here. Let's see. I want to say there's a functional elixir that increases, yeah. All mastery up 15% right here. So yeah, all mastery, all life skill mastery up 15 up 15. I'd have to check it on my guardian to see what her mastery is currently. I don't think we're gonna jump a level. With her.
When the work is finished, I will have in.
I don't think. I could be wrong. I need to be over here, actually. Calpheon, Kepler, store this stuff. Auto merge. Okay. We would need to see her. Because I've got a few master cooks, but I don't think. Let me see. Actually, let's just go over and see what her EXP is on this thing. And we'll see if we even relatively close of being gaining a mastery level, which would be 5. We would gain 5 mastery. And then, hold on, we have another thing. Garmoth. Artifacts. Let's see here. Artifacts, life skills, cooking. Yeah, we could slam for just turn-ins. We could slam easily 35, 40 more mastery into her by just slamming, oh, wow, okay. So, Stir is 777 million per. Okay. Actually, we could take it up to over 50 mastery on Stir for turn-ins. So let's see. We're already... Guru 37, 75%. If I make Guru 38, I would be stunned. So it'd be 905 mastery. On top of all my other stuff. I don't see a path for me getting much above whatever my accessories give. But I think what this does tell me is anytime I get these green guys here,
Do you agree?
we should stop blowing these things up. And just straight up ripping them and actually go converting these over as well to see if we get some stirs. Because Powder of Time, other than the pure powder reagent, kind of sucks. Ticking 50 of those per, but it's cost of doing business. Yeah, I should probably start doing these, especially with all the gathering we do. We get a bunch of these. All right, now... So, you have to be Guru Alchemy first to be able to do this, and then you can convert those stones just by using a couple materials, that recipe, on an alchemy station, and you'll turn them into perfected light stones, and then you can rip them and see what they end up being. So, I think I'm going to hang on to those and see what we get. And then, because I normally just turn them into light stone crystals, but at this point, I shouldn't just be turning them into light stone crystals and actually reading them. Sweating to get Guru cooking. Guru Alchemy isn't that horrible if you know what to cook. Guru Alchemy isn't as bad as people make it out to be.
Poverty is not.
There we go. We need that to be able to ride back and forth on. Yeah. Okay. Yep, it's fine. We can deal with this because we just need a horse to overstack with when we go up to Moodle, so perfect. All right. Brain is not working today with a headache. Oof, that sucks. All right. One of the unfortunate realities of this is eventually having to blow the birthday cakes. Now, thankfully, can I move this? Yes, I can. Okay, so that can sit on the floor. We can collect this one to take it back. We can collect this to let it go back. Because we'll save that. Is eventually we'll be blowing our birthday cakes here. So, but what we'll do is we've got this one. Which sucks that we can't, you know, you can't, like, you can't replace them. Like, once they're picked up, you can't put them down unless they change this. Because I'm about 90% sure one of these from Arihaza is burnt. Yeah. Place mode. Wait, hold on. Will it let me place it still? Yes, it will. Okay. That's new. They used to not let you do this. So, I guess it's not all horrible. I can go, like, decorate all the cakes that we've had. That's new. I did not know that they would let us do that. Last time I tried placing one down, it says, this item's been used. You can't place it anymore. Blah, 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 blah. So, I guess somebody complained enough to finally get that across. Alright, so we're going to leave you here for tomorrow when Six Owl will buff me Thursday with his donkey before we go up to the Land of Boring Light with you. So you're back, you're back. How many of you need to go be gatherers? We'll think about it. I might end up making this row right here just gatherers. At Bear. Dracania I kind of would like to play, which is why I don't want to take her off the main continent. At some point, I'd like to tag it and screw around with it just to see what it's like. Archer, I've already played, and I don't really want to play it ever again. This was just my, you know, trolling alt. I don't think I need another one up there at Pilgrims where she's at. I've got her down at Narcon to go hunt. She's down in Elton to help do wood grinding. She's up at the Land of Boring Light to gain energy to try to get a worker for my stations. He's up there to do hunting. She is at Waves Rest in order to do the pearl farming. She's in Bear. She's a Garmoth alt. He's on an island to get trading stuff. So the chick on the right has got MySpace vibes. Alright, let's just head back here now that we've got that put down. I can't believe I only have one of these. Because this way it replaces the accessories and the, it should replace this stuff when we trade over. Alright. Next up, so yeah, for the Guardian, or for the Valkyrie, I think the only thing I'm interested in keeping that I'd be interested in getting for her is the hunting clothes on her. For the extra 10% hunting EXP. Because she's the most likely to get it, so me getting the professional hunter clothes on her isn't a bad idea. And that still leaves me with one tailoring coupon that I can still think about to move to other people. So I've been running this for a while. This rotation up in here. And this has actually been really good for, timber. Let's see, do I still have what I gathered last night and not been chopped? Yeah. This is huge for that timber. I've been trying to see what happens if I burn one chunk of energy a day on that. No, I've been gathering with Agris, which isn't completely fair. But I've just been burning 20,000 Agris on it, no more, to see if I could swing the curve of actually needing Thornwood plywood. Because I can get this a dime a dozen on the market. So we'll just leave those two right there. All right. So if I go look at Snowfield Cedar Timber, none. Absolutely none. 36,000 is sitting on the market for pre-orders. So it'll go through. You'll get some. Planks, none. Can't do that. You cannot buy the plywood, by the way. Even with my master trading, where it's at, you cannot buy this and make a profit with it. It's too expensive per crate to do that. Unless you get refunds on your crates, it's not worth. This is surprisingly quite shocking. People are only processing it up to that first level and selling it here. Now, keep in mind, that's still, 5,000 planks is 35 million. I'm banking on the fact that I crit this more often than I don't, and I can make money just zeroing that 48,000 out if I wanted. Now the issue is how long would it take me to get 48,000 Thornwood or Snowfield cedar planks to do that? So I've been trying to see if I can actually break this here in Valencia, which is, I'm trying to see if I can get a curve of getting 13,000. Like, trying to keep the Thornwood process down to where I get them even, and then once they're even, can I keep up with the production of what my nodes bring in daily, and that I can keep these even, because this is worth more than a Calpheon crate. So, for a 2-wood crate that is worth more than a Calpheon crate, I'm all for something like that. So this interests me quite a lot to look at and go, if I can keep this up with very little minimal effort, how long can we sustain it? Then it goes, okay, how much, if I started investing into things, because there's some that I can actually just straight up buy and process and make tons of profit on trading, because that's something I'm going to do as soon as we get the Tet Distortion and the Cup pre-order out of the way. Well, specifically the Cup pre-order, then the Tet Distortion, because it'll take longer to get the Tet Distortion than the Cup. So we want to get that bought up, which will happen on the trade. We'll do that. We'll get the Cup pre-ordered, and then go finish grinding out the money for the Cup probably Thursday, Friday. We'll probably finish the Cup off. Or the earring off, and then we're just waiting for the cup to sell. We're selling about 35, 40 cups a day, so I'm not completely worried about trying to pick it up. It'll take a couple days, but not the end of the world. So we've got the cup coming in, and I want to start reinvesting with quotation marks, reinvesting into my trading again, and seeing how quickly can I push whatever the final number is after that trade run, start working towards 2 sections of crates. EXP crates and money crates. They're going to be in 2 physical sections that I'm going to worry about trading in. Money crates, I'll trade in whenever I'm broke or need the extra money. The EXP crates, I will no longer turn in, and we'll be saving those for big runs, where we will finish buffing up to the ends of the earth, where we'll throw all the rare crap on it for the 30-40 minute run. So this has been a thing I've been running. You've seen me run it on stream a little bit. It's actually been doing really well, and I know that I'm not going to grind today, so we're going to burn the 20,000 Agris. Doing this. So let's go over to artifacts. We're going to come over to best in select gathering. And we're going to end up working on these because I want to clean them up. So like alchemy's broke right now, but yet there's an iridescent in there for alchemy. Which is weird. We have combat, demi-human. The sailing one needs to be just purged. Processing needs to be... Oh, I know what it's doing. It's reading the one iridescent that's sitting up here. This one. From the cooking. But that's the stupid thing, is even if I was to chuck the processing one in here, and once you equip it, so if I equip cooking, here's the dumb thing. It doesn't recognize I already have that iridescent, and it won't switch out the thing. Unless I do like this. Then it switches out the cooking. Now it doesn't recognize, but see, it gets into this weird space of it doesn't recognize. it doesn't recognize how to do the it doesn't recognize how to do the other light stones, which sucks. This should be a little smarter than this, but it's not. Trade EXP is about to be permanently locked out on something, so that's going to be fine. I'm not worried about that. Comma damage will be fine. Processing, we'll end up redoing most all of these once we get there. So let's go over and get over to this little area where there's a flat spot. Sucks that I have to come all the way over here just to plop a tent, but it is what it is. Suck on D's. Alright. So we've only got 200 energy. It won't take us long to burn this. So let's go ahead and grab the Best in Slot Gathering one more time. And then go over to you and pull off the thing here. Let's go ahead and get this book. This book is going to end up getting popped today, I think, on everybody. Just so everyone will have a life buff that I'm not planning on using. And then if they do end up becoming gatherers, congratulations. You're gathering. And that works for me. Grab you. So, like I said, this has become one of my energy burns now. Just come up here. I always come now. I'm just grabbing this cedar tree at this point, no matter what, because cedar's rare, and if I can grab it, I can grab it. But I gathered like 15,000, 16,000 cedar timber in 500 energy of Agris, or 20,000 Agris, let me just say that. Right now, with this special event going on, this will change as this event dies down. I don't expect to get that increase. Right now, this is just helping catch up. It's more about sustaining later on. Now, are there better money makers and things to do per hour? Sure, I could go do that, but if I want to push trade at some point, you know, try to get that guru trading, which is 2,000,000, like 2,300,000 crates. We need crates. And how do we get crates? We let our workers do all the work. And then when they've done all the work, what do you have to do? You have to become Thanos and do it yourself. And that's what we're doing right now. We're doing it ourselves. Now, I probably could be spending my time today better on stream, going around and doing some bartering, but I will probably be tied up more when I get back. So I like the idea of AFK bartering later. To get all that stuff done. I need to get my 20 trades done for the day on EXP, get ready for Salies at some point. This one I've been debating if it's actually worth coming back here, because there's only 2 trees, but I said screw it, we're already over here, we might as well grab them. Idea, you know, while we're here, we just grab these 2 no matter what. Because you never know when the minigame's gonna proc, you never know. Oh yeah, we should turn the music back on now that we're not listening to Memory of Goddess. I just realized I turned that off. So we're doing that. Ready Maze coming back in. Welcome in everyone from Ready Maze's stream. Hello, hello. Hope you've had a wonderful stream. Let's do a whole shout out thing. How have you been, man? How's life down under? The grinds in the desert of the sands is going pretty good. We're just chilling today, doing a little bit of yeah, man, no problem. We're just chilling, trying to get some wood here. You know, got wood? Yep, I've got wood. Today's a shorter stream for me, and just getting a couple things set up and all that good stuff. Let's see here. Jeffrey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Plot Hunters. Welcome in, welcome in. He's actually playing an event involving Down Under, actually. Oh, really? Nice. That's cool, man. So what were you playing today? What were you grinding out? Verse 1999? That's cool. You enjoying that grind? That was one I couldn't, when I looked at it, I just couldn't get into it. It looks interesting, but physically getting me to play it was a whole different animal. I couldn't do it. Also, I think it's just at the time I didn't want to start another gacha game. Yeah, for sure. It's more chill compared to some of the others for sure, which is welcome. That's always nice. Being able to have a more of a chill version game. Because I think a lot of people were expecting me to jump aboard that one. And I was like, no, I'm good. I am so very good. But you played Black Desert before, right? Ready, Maze? I'm pretty sure you did. I don't think it's entirely up your alley. See, I think because I was so deep in Epic 7's nuts, people were expecting me to just go hop over to the next big gacha game. And yeah, ages ago, but I'm just washed up dead at this point. Who didn't even get too far into the game. So this Wednesday, so tomorrow, they're merging all life skills. So everyone's life skills are about to be merged into one account-based life skill. If you don't understand how OP that is, I know you didn't play long enough. But if you played just enough to understand that now everybody shares everything, you're gonna be like, holy crap, the game just changed. But yeah, I think people were expecting me to just jump over instantly to that. But I think that was just what my community was expecting because of the game. And honestly, I mean, this is even a time killer. You know, I'm having fun doing it. It's giving me something different to do, which can keep my mind moving around. Like, I fought all the urges this morning to not log on to Nikkei and go spank out Memory of Goddess. I was really considering just saying, I got, 2 roughly hours today to stream. That's several attempts on Memory of Goddess on the mini game thing that's now back. But I was like, I'm going to just do something chill, hang out, and not do that. And Black Desert can give me a lot of these micro downtime areas to just go screw off. And that's what I found weird about it, Red Maze. It was really like, it's nothing to do with, I think it's just the gacha fact of people wanted me to go play that. Because it was the new It gacha game. And I was like, it's not something I wanted to... Like, I've even had people ask me if I was going to go play AFK Journey, and I'm like, no. I really don't want to go play another AFK game. I don't want to go back to another AFK game. I played AFK Arena for a while. And I mean, I still have the account. It's not installed on my phone anymore. I do not recommend AFK Journey. Okay. You know, it was getting attention, but I figured it wouldn't really grab those PvP switches. Reverse doesn't have it all. Huh. Is this game still massively pay to win? It's never been massively pay to win. Somebody drank Lazy Peon's Kool-Aid a little too much. No, but for real though, the game... I can see where people think it can be massively pay to win, but then you gotta realize the absurd amounts of money that would even be roughly required to make it pay to win, and even then, it's still not guaranteed pay to win. Paying to win should automatically assume that you're gonna be guaranteed something at the end of the, that expenditure. In this case, I can go spend $3,000 and walk away with nothing. Does that sound like paying to win to you, or does that just sound like paying to lose? So, if I want to go buy $3,000 worth of Cronstones and costumes and turn them into Cronstones, I can go rip them all, and they all fail. Now, sure, I had 3 more attempts or 10 more attempts more than the other person, but in the end, did I actually pay and win? No, I did not. I just paid to have 3 clicks just instantly disappear like that. So, is the game massively pay to win? No. If you think that the difference between a free player and a paid player is going to be that drastically different, the difference is how much money does that person actually have putting into the game over how much money are they actually putting in to get that win. When you realize that the money that that person is specifically putting into the game is more than you make a year, you never stood a chance against them anyway. And those people are typically pretty trash at the game because they don't know how to play the game because they just bought their way to it. And normally at this point in time, look, you want to hear about massively pay to win? Here, I've been here since day one. We cried about that thing, and it didn't really do much. Let's see here. Commander Rosie is coming back to the Plot Hunters for 4 months. Finally pulled Albedo, my luck is crap. Well, I'm sorry your luck is crap, but thank you so much for the subscription and the 4 months. Can we get some plots in chat for Rosie? Welcome back to the Plot Hunters. But, you know, we cried about the value pack being massively pay to win. We complained about the Kamasilv blessing being massively pay to win. And in the end, what did we find out? People were just pussies and didn't realize what paying to win was like, because once you got down into the grand scheme of things at the very, very end, what did it turn into? What was pay to win? Well, it was buying 60 costumes, breaking them down for Cronstones, and then potentially getting that pen. But then the more and more you actually go look at that, and you look at the odds of getting said pen, and then you realize the money that they're putting in, is it actually pay to win? No, Artisan Memories are just a small drop in the bucket of nothingness. It's pay for convenience at this point, not pay to win. Now, there are pay-to-win aspects. Sure. I own a few. Let's go look at them. I will show you a few of them. I've got 8 of them right here. But is it actually pay-to-win? No. Oh, the tent? At this point, the tent is just considered the cost of buying the game. Because the game is so darn cheap when it's on sale, you just spend the money on the tent and call it a day. The 10 is just getting into the game. The 10 is one of the most amazing things to ever be introduced to Black Desert. Any player that plays this will tell you that 10 is absolutely amazing. And just buy it on sale and just shut up. It's the cost of buying a game. You probably spend the average person spends more buying the average Call of Duty weekly I mean, monthly. Oh, I mean, wait. They release them, what, every day? There's a new Call of Duty being released? But yes, look. Here's 8 reasons you could consider this game pay to win, because that is 80 contribution that I don't have to have invested. Now, they gave you 2 for free, but I have 8 more that I bought. So that's 80 contribution. That's 80 contribution that I don't have to have tied up, or that I now have freed up, that I can go invest into my Node Empire. So is that paying to win? Not really. What does that gain me? A little bit of convenience? I'm not getting ahead of you. You can have 10 of these things and have better luck when it comes to farming. Because as long as I'm getting trolled on one end of the aspect of these fences, it's no different than someone else who's running 10 of these paid fences, because they may not be into trade crates. You know, they may not want to be into cooking. They're just all about farming and selling the materials off as is. But, you know, is it pay to win? No, it's pay to convenience. And people need to understand the difference of what they are here in BDO. This looks like pay to win. This screams pay to win, but it's not. Because this won't actually end up affecting the long-term goals of the game, other than it allows me to do more and feel like I'm getting ahead in the end. But what it does allow me to do is micromanage stuff a little bit better. Because now I can work on alchemy a little bit more. I can work on, well, none of this crap here is actually helping alchemy except for this plot and this plot. These two are the only ones right now doing that. But most of this stuff is just, well, these will get harvested. Oh, this finally showed up. Let's see if we got it. Nope. Unlucky. There we go. So once again, we did not get the magical one, which I think according to the wiki, these do have, and I did not get. So, you know, farming is an interesting thing, and you could say, well, the nearly $100 tied up in these fences is probably a waste of money. Or why would you want this? Well, because I just wanted to get into farming because it was something I never had the ability to go all out. And this would have required 80 more contribution than that number says up there. I have 121 contribution. That's taken a long freaking time to develop. So as we've been going through the progression of BDO, I've quickly learned what paying to win looks like. Paying to win, not even the light whales will even try to do anymore. Because most of those upgrades require so many thousands of cronstones. Not even they want to go pay and just instantly swing on it. They'll try it once or twice. After a couple quick stings, they'll back off. Right now, if you want to see the most pay-to-win thing ever, it's do the money conversion of... Or is it? Figure out how many costumes it takes to buy one of these, spend the money on the costumes, turn around and sell that. But that's 20... That's going to be probably, what? Premium costumes are 1.6 bill? Where are they? Pearl items. Oh, I was one above. Oh, these are individuals. Let's just go to sets. So 1.6 bill. So 1630000. All right. So you need 27.9 divided by 16300. You need to buy 17 costumes in raw silver to do that. Okay. Well, 16 costumes. All premiums. How many times can we buy that? Nope, that cannot be registered on the central market. This can. I can do this 10 times every Monday. So there you go. I got to spend $250 to attempt one pen attempt in liquid silver here. Now, I know somebody who's already blown up 6 hammers, I think. So, 6 hammers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's $1,000. More, really. And these are bundles, giving you these premium boxes. So, are people really going out here? Are the Giga Whales really doing that now? No, they've kind of backed off from that. They'll still do it, don't get me wrong. When you realize, I watched a guy, he used to be in a guild called Camel. I remember watching his stream one night, and he was a Steam baby. He came in on a Steam account, and you literally saw him spend $600 like that he bought $600 in costumes, went immediately over to the blacksmith, broke them all down into cronstones, tapped his tree armor, and blew up every single attempt in $600. He then returned back to the market, bought another $400 worth, went back, tapped it again until he blew all the cronstones and didn't walk away with a single upgrade in $1,000. So, is that pay to win? Can you actually tell me that's pay to win? That's pay to get more clicks. Yeah, he had more attempts on it. It didn't go, so he didn't win. Winning would be a great way to explain it. It's think about paying to win is like Genshin Impact. There you go. If you want to talk about paying to win, go to Genshin Impact. Because there, you can go spend that same $1,000 and walk away with a max limit broken character in that thing. You're guaranteed that at some point. There is there is now a guarantee. But here, you want to talk about, well, what's the in-game price? All right, well, here, let's go put this back into reality for people. Because this one's going to blow your mind. All right. This is the best in slot, absolute best of the best of the best chest plate you can get in the game. It costs 1.7 billion silver if somebody was to ever sell this. Now, to put this into perspective, the new pity system, which do I have? Yeah, I think I have, my chest plate's out. So if we go here to our Black Spirit, we go to enhance, I pop my chest plate in here. You can see this pity system, this Agris Fever thing. That means 15 clicks, it's guaranteed to go on that 15th click. Now, here's the thing. That armor, to guarantee its pen, the final enhancement, is 1,000 clicks. I will go ahead and tell you that number is far beyond what 1 trillion will ever get you. And the amount of cronstones on that thing, hold on, let's go to Garmoth and let's go to that. All right, so let's see here. It's Tools, Enhancement Simulator. We're going to go to Fallen God Armor. We're clicking Tet. It is 4,000 cronstones, which means you need 400,000 cronstones? No, hold on. 4,000 cronstones for the Tet. And that's, it's 4,000 cronstones for the Tet. And then it's 1,000 clicks. So you'd be adding 3 zeros to it. So that's 4 million cronstones. All right, so let's now go figure out the price of Cronstone. So 3 million times 4 million. 12 trillion silver. So we just figured that we can buy 27 billion in silver for $1,000. Now you have to ask yourself, would you really spend the money if you had that kind of money? And who are you as a player to think you're willing to spend tens of thousands of dollars for one piece of gear, guaranteed? Why do you even care about that person? Because you know what all they're doing? They're paying to keep the lights on. They're paying so that the free-to-play person who does not spend a dime in this game able to play this game outside of their one-off. Yeah, 12 trillion silver in just Cronstone, straight from the vendor, by the way. And that's not accounting for the fact that you might be buying, you're probably buying through, you're going to be buying different packs and stuff like that for Cronstones. You're doing when you're that deep, you're so deep in the game, you're literally a 6-7 figure player in this game. You don't even talk about those players. You just let them exist, and because there's no financial investment that you will ever conceive in this. Because here's the difference. Once you have all that crap and somebody else just clicks up there, there's no difference in the guy who spent let's say $200,000 on the game to the guy who spent $5,000 on the game. There's no difference. You can't tell. So is there paying to win? No. It's pay for convenience. And there's a lot of convenience, and there's a lot of convenience items that really make your life really, really, really well off. Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Exhibit C. Exhibit D. Exhibit F. Z. H. It goes on and on and on. I mean, heck. Costumes. That's paying to win. This is paying to win. That's paying to win. This is paying to win. They're all... It depends on what light you want to look at it. Is it paying to win? And it's an interesting conversation to have when somebody really doesn't understand what paying to win actually is. If paying to win is just somebody who's just broke and can't spend any money on the game, and they're just saying, is this game pay to win? That's one thing. But then to actually talk to somebody who spent money in the game and bought a car in this game, I will sit here and still tell you it's not pay to win. Because when I go look at the guy who has spent a couple, Lamborghinis on this game, yeah, no, I don't even hold a candle to that. And they still don't have everything. Because they'll all blow it up. We all blow it up just the same. The dollar does not guarantee completely unless you're going to the max of the max pitties. And even then, it's to stupid and beyond. It's a great conversation to have with people. It really is. It's a fascinating one to have with how this works for, it really is. It's actually wild to sit there and think somebody out there will do that. Somebody will actually go pay the 1,000 clicks to guarantee it up. Now, why is that important? Is because it's a point. So let's just assume, all right, this person's rocking a 300 stack. You know what? I'll even be generous. I'll give him a 350 stack. Screw it. 400 stack. 400 fail stack to begin with. One stack. That is a 0.1% chance for that to actually go. Now, I'm going to run on this simulator 1,000 attempts. All 1,000 failed. By the way. So that means 1,001 actually went. So that means I just spent an absurd amount of money And I didn't even get it in that 1,000. I'll run the sim again. I got 1 in 2,000 attempts. Let's run it again. I got 5 in 3,000. Still 5 in 4,000. 5 in 5,000. 9 in 6,000. 9 in 7,000 attempts. 9 in 8,000 attempts. 12 in 9,000 attempts. 9,000, meaning I've made that armor 9 times, and I've only technically succeeded 12. That's how impossible that is. So, look at it. Are you really paying to win? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you really paying to win? No. There's no pay to win in that. You're just paying to have the ability to click at it. At that point, you're just paying to keep the lights on Black Desert. That's all you're doing. I don't think anyone's going to be that dumb in the game to run that up there. Somebody sure might be. But go look at who they are. Pain to suffer. That's a great way to look at it. I don't think I know any sane multi-billionaire who would actually go do that. Maybe a Saudi oil prince who's just really trying to flex on his friends might. But again, look at that one person. It's a Saudi oil prince, meaning the money, literally, he wipes his butt with $1,000 gold bonds just because he can. You know, people like that don't spend stupid amounts of money on really dumb stuff like that without a really good purpose, and they may not even play the game. They just did it to have it. Just because it's in the economy doesn't mean it's actually getting used. You can see occasionally with many different games where people will pay to win and be terrible at the game. A great one to look at, you know, I'm not meaning to pick on him, is Biohack. One of the richest players in the game had the liquid means to be able to buy and create most all the best in slot gear at the time, was trash at the game. He couldn't hold a candle to the guys who put the blood, sweat, and tears into slowly working that up, because his niche was not actually playing the game. It was the managing of it, which was so amazing of it, you know, the enhancement stuff. He was fantastic with that, but in the end, he couldn't play well. He could manage the money, he could do the enhancements, he knew how to play the system, and he enjoyed that aspect. But take him into a siege guild and he would get absolutely run over. Now, sure, he would have times where he'd just go in and blow a ball up because he was the best geared player, but somebody who outclassed him 10 out of 10 on skill because they spent the time playing the class, learning the class down to the nth degree that he never put into it, their lesser investment in gear made them far superior than him, who had billions of silver more in on top of it. Literally trillion silver. He was the first trillion silver player in the game. For at least NA that I know of. I don't remember if he beat a Korean to it. But to have a trillion silver in liquid asset, silver, he still was not the best player in the game. Because silver does not equate to that. So it comes back to that whole pay to win argument of, you spend all this money, but do you put the time in to really learn the ins and outs of that class that you're playing on? Then sure, if you go down and you have the skill to back that up, great. Most of them don't, because they're too busy doing other things, which is why they paid to win to begin with. Paid to win. Because they don't have the time to do that. They're too busy with other things. Great way to put it. You could have somebody with 30, 40 less gear score be 100 times more effective than that guy with the super high number. Just because the number's high doesn't mean it's good. Now, what's terrifying is when somebody is good and has that backing. But that's very rare to see both. Because, take Biohack's standpoint, you have to look at how long he stayed on his streams doing nothing but enhancing. to someone that spent no life grinding in circles and circles and circles on that class to scrape by every ounce of silver to potentially get lucky on their gear. He spent more time physically having to enhance than he did actually playing and grinding on his classes. You'd occasionally see him drop an RBF and you'd get the nice little lol meme as he goes in and blows somebody up. Yeah, I mean, when you have that level of gear, it's gonna happen. I don't think so. I don't think you... I think it's that kind of that mentality of the saying of, you can only pick two. Do you want it good? Do you want it fast? And do you want it done well? You can only get two. I think this is the case here. I don't think you can get all three. I don't think you can be really good at the game, be the richest player, and have the best in slot gear. Because you're going to have to sacrifice your time somewhere in that. You'll be able to be the best geared and the best player, but you won't ever have the money to get that. Because your gear's constantly being blown up. Or you have the, you're the richest player, you have the best gear, but you don't have the time to play. But you're like, well, what happens? Well, no, they still got to keep going over because it's, to have the best gear, there's too many slots to fill. Each one of these slots has to be filled. And then there's a best in slot for it. And we're about to get the best in slots of these next. These are coming this year. Your weapons, your awakening, and your stuff will start happening over this coming year. So, I don't think any player will actually achieve being the richest, best player in the game. Because in order to stay the richest, you got to be doing a lot of stuff to make the money, because it ain't coming from a grind spot. One grind spot is not keeping it going. You have to be hitting those big enchantments, selling the 100 billion silver items to keep up that richest player status. Because that's how Biohack got it, was selling the really high-end items. He did not get that by grinding hours and hours on end. To give you an idea, if you were to take the 1 trillion silver, all right, divided by the highest grind spot, which is like 1,500,000,000. That's 666 hours of non-stop grinding at the best in spot. 600 hours in one spot. And that's assuming you stay at that optimal efficiency for all 600 hours and 666 hours. Really funny that that's what it ended up being. Sounds like a lot of grinding and no fun. The thing is, though, there depends on what you do in the game determines if that grinding is fun. To Biohack, it was a mental game of playing markets. He literally was treating this like a economy as some sort of economy simulator. Is how he looked at the game. So to him, he wasn't circle grinding, but he was still grinding in a way. You know, the person who likes to circle grind loves to just kill monsters, use their skills, be all flashy, you know, see what their kits can do. You know, they enjoy playing and, you know, really feeling out their class. What does it feel like to play like that? Those players have their own fun while they're doing it. And they don't look at that clock that's ticked over for 600 hours. They look at it as, what am I going to do? What am I doing while I am, while I'm playing the game? What progressions am I going to make while I play? It's like me at Gyfin Under. I grind it just to make some time, get a little bit of EXP, and to actually play the Valkyrie class some. Albeit I kill 3 sets of monsters, but it keeps me from having to go a lot of places. I can be efficient in there. It works for what I'm doing. Do I care that I'm only killing 3 monsters? Not really in the end. But it's all part of the journey of playing MMOs, which I know you're not an MMO player, Ace, by any means. But it's that, like what we just did. We just sat here and gathered around on some logs for a while to help me out on a little side project while we just sat and chatted. It allowed me to do something brain dead for a few moments that took 0 effort to do. We could run around, smack some logs, and chat. That's all it was. And it was cool because we had a really interesting conversation about the game being pay to win. And is this game actually pay to win? When you sit down and think about it, it really, you can't say it is. It's heavily pay to convenience, but you're not going to win in the end. If somebody spent the amount of money, all I will say is, if you put the car investment I put into this game over the 8 years of this game being around, I would have won so many gacha games. I could probably have competed in several of the best PvP gacha games and been number 1. Am I anywhere near the best player in this game? Not a chance. Am I the most geared player in this game? Not even close. There's people with gear score far higher than me, and I put in a lot of work on this game. So it's interesting. It actually is something that really amuses me to think about and really remind when somebody comes in and asks it. It's why I enjoy that question. Is it actually pay to win? And the more you think about it, the more it reminds you it's not. I can't, as a person who spent a lot of money, can tell you this game is actually pay to win. With even my investment. Because I hadn't won anything yet. So, alright. The alarm is telling me it's time to get ready for some meetings, so let's go ahead and quickly wrap this up. Red Maze, thank you so much for the raid today. I really appreciate you bringing your community over and coming and hanging out. Sorry that the stream is short today. Like I said, I got a couple meetings and I need to get ready for them. But good news and good stuff is on the way, so things are, things are happening. That's the good news. Things are in motion, and I'm really excited for some stuff that we're going to be sharing soon, and I'll be announcing that. Also just giving an update here soon on the Discord. So, we're getting ever closer on the project to finally being able to talk more about it, and this is just another step to do so. But let's go ahead and shut X and YouTube down real quick, and then we're going to go find somebody to now throw the raid over to here on Twitch. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out again. Sorry for the short stream. We'll be back on tomorrow morning for Memory of Goddess. We're going to go punch some stuff and things in that tomorrow. It's going to be great. We'll be AFK bartering on BDO while we do so, so that we can at least keep that going. And maybe we actually get the lucky run that I did not get in the 3 weeks of playing it while Anniversary was up last time. But I hope y'all enjoy your wonderful Taco Tuesdays or whatever Hump Day Wednesday it is for some of you guys on the other side of the planet. Enjoy your afternoons, mornings, evenings, and we'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. my time, 2 hours ago your time. Again, we'll normally go back to the 3-hour thing, but, today I gotta go. So, yeah, y'all have a great rest of your day. All right, we've got YouTube.